Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to do your own gel manicure from home, saving you tons of money. I know that it saved me at least $60 a month. So if you would like to watch how to do your own nails from home, please keep on watching. Hi guys, so first we're going to start with a bowl of warm water. You can leave your hands in there for at least 2 minutes. I had done this previously, so I didn't need to keep them in that long. Once you do that, you're going to dry them off. And you see that my nails are a hot mess right now. I'm going to use this cuticle remover. It's a softener actually. Got this on Amazon. I think it was like $5 and something cents. And I think this really works. It's a good size bottle. It has lasted me a long time. I'm going to put about a drop on each fingernail. This really helps soften up the cuticles and makes it a little bit easier to remove them. And I'm just going to rub that into my nails. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this cuticle pusher, and this helps clean the surface of the nail. What you're going to do is you're going to press it along your nail towards the cuticle, and what that's going to do is that's going to remove any unwanted cuticles. Sometimes they grow a little bit over your nail, so it's always good to push them in. It also makes it easier to remove your cuticles. So I'm going to do that to each nail. I had to go over it again because I felt like there was still some cuticles stuck in there, so I gave it a little bit of time to set in. Once I do that, I'm going to use my nail clippers, my cuticle clippers, sorry. And I'm going to cut the excess or whatever's left over of what I just pushed out. I wish I could show you guys what it looks like, but my camera skills are not that great. So I'm going to continue to remove the cuticles, as you can somewhat see on that cuticle clipper. You don't want to remove too much cuticle. You just want to remove enough where it looks nice and clean, because the cuticles are there to actually protect your nails. So if you cut them all off, then there's not going to be anything to protect your nail. For me, this is very satisfying because, I don't know, I just love watching my cuticles come off. Whenever I did go to the nail salon, if they were doing my manicure and if I didn't see like that skin on that cuticle clipper, to me, they weren't really doing a good job. Especially because I was doing my nails like every 2 weeks. So after 2 weeks, you do see a lot of cuticle growth. And so when the nail specialist would, or the nail tech, when she would do my nails, sometimes she wouldn't remove any cuticles, which was odd. And then I would get home and then I would be able to remove some cuticles. So I just don't understand why they don't do it at the salon. I mean, some people do them, but like some others, like they pretend like they're clipping your cuticles and then nothing comes out. I don't know. So there's some cuticles there. You can see cleaning it off. Like for me, this is like still me time, like just being able to take 30 minutes of my day just to pamper myself. It still feels really nice. You want to clean off the nail clipper before, moving on to the other side. And then you can wet your cuticles, especially If the cuticle softener is drying, you want to make sure that it's still a little bit moist. So just grab a little bit of water and just tap it on your nails and then continue on the other side. As you can see, that's exactly what I like to see is all the cuticles. You're going to rinse off your nails just to remove any excess skin from your nails. You can also wash your hands if you'd like. Overwashing my hands kind of dries out my nails, so I just like to rinse them off. And then just dry them off. You want to make sure that they're extra dry because we're going to move on to actually doing our nails. And if they're wet, the nail polish might not adhere as good as it should. Just make sure everything's to your liking. And so far it's looking good to me. If you see anything hanging off your nail, just go back and remove those cuticles. Even at the end, like I feel like they just like grow out magically. So once you're finished, like even when you're done, if you see anything hanging out or just clip them. So that's what they look like so far. I'm gonna grab my nail file. I got this at the Dollar Tree. It's not the best, but it gets the job done. And one of the things you want to do when you file your nail, you want to go in the same direction. You don't want to go back and forth because I noticed that when you do that, sometimes there's leftover nail underneath my nail, if that makes sense. And I mean, it's not a big deal. I could just clip it off, but I like to have an even nail. So I try to do it, the same way. I don't go back and forth when I'm filing. I go just one way. This is time to also shape your nail. For me, I usually just do the square nails because my nails are not super long. If they were a little bit longer, I love the coffin nails, but mine are not that long. So I like to go with the squared nails. I just feel like the coffin nails give your fingers more of like a slimmer look. So what you just saw right now, it's me clipping the excess nail underneath my nail because of the file. And that's why I'm not crazy about this file because I do end up getting a lot of just extra nail underneath. So that's what they look like so far. Then I'm going to go back in there with my cuticle pusher on the other end of it. I use that to clean underneath my nail. This also helps with any leftover file, like when you file your nails. Some nails get stuck underneath your nail, so this helps out. And now that they're looking nice and clean, I think I'm ready to go. It feels so nice right now. Rinse it one more time. The cleaner your nail, the better. So now I'm going to go with my pH bond, and this is from Gelish. Again, I'm going to link all the products in the description box. And what this does is it dehydrates your nail so that your gel nail polish lasts a lot longer. When I use this, my nail polish usually lasts about 2 to 3 weeks. The only thing I don't like about it is that it does leave my nails super dry. So I like to give my nails a break in between for a couple of days because it looks really bad. And this is a Gelish foundation. It comes in a kit. I don't know if they still sell this same exact kit, but I'll link a kit that's similar, whether it's like the mini or the full-size one. I'll link it down below. And this is very important because this is pretty much what's going to set the polish. So the foundation, you want to make sure that it's, it's not super thick, but it's not super thin either. You want to have a nice, just smooth surface so that when you put the gel nail polish, it's not bumpy or bubbly. So take your time with this. And I like to start from the cuticle up. Just make sure that your polish is not too close to your cuticle because that will cause your nail polish to either crack or come off easier. You don't want to get it on your skin. And the beauty about working with gel nail polish is that it doesn't dry unless you put it under the UV light. So you don't have to really worry about that. You can clean it off before curing it in the UV light. Once it's in the UV light, I mean, you're done. Like, there's nothing much you can do besides like strip the nail if that happens. I also got this UV light on Amazon. I think they changed the packaging, but I'll still link it down below. It was like $30 something, and you're going to cure that for 30 seconds. Then what you're going to do is you're going to grab your actual gel nail color. And I'm using this one. It came in a package of about 24 nude colors. And I'm going to do a thin layer over my nails. And you want to use the same method from cuticle to the end of the nail. Again, do not get your nail polish near your skin because that is going to crack your nail polish and it's not going to last as long. Or you're going to be, like me, tempted to just peel it off. If it gets on your skin, it's going to be easier to peel. So just avoid the skin area. You want to use a thin layer. Don't get too crazy with like the thickness. The thinner the better. It just looks more natural. I personally like to listen to audiobooks or podcasts when I'm doing my nails. I feel like it's a 2-for-1. Like, not only am I getting like educational or education period, but I'm also getting some me time, which I enjoy. I mean, who doesn't? As a mom, you like any available time you have to yourself, you should definitely use it. I'm going to cure that for 30 seconds. I spared you guys that 30 seconds so we can move on to the next step. This is the second layer, and this is the one that's pretty important because hopefully it'll be your last layer depending on your nail polish. I wouldn't do more than 3 layers only because after 3, that's just like crazy. Like, your nails are going to be super thick. It's going to feel weird, and I don't think it looks very natural. So this is a time where if you did make a mistake as far as like making it too thin, you can go back in there and just put a little bit more just to even it out. And that's what they look like so far. Cure that for 30 seconds. And the reason why I don't do like one hand, one hand, then the next hand, then the next hand is because when you're doing this, the nail polish is kind of sticky. And so any lint that you get on your fingernails will get stuck to your nail. And it's happened to me before, so it just makes it a little bit harder for me go back and like clean it and then go back and then redo the other, you know. So just to avoid that, I just do one hand at a time. Saves me a lot of time in the end. Right now I'm just checking to make sure I like it. It's looking good. And I was just gonna leave it like this. Well, I was gonna put the top coat, but I wanted to make it a little bit fancier for you guys. So I'm reaching out for that glitter. And when I want to get crazy, I do it on every nail, but today I want to keep it a little bit simple. So I'm going to grab this silver glitter nail polish. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to dab it on the tip of my nails, or my ring finger, I should say. And I want to do like an ombre effect. So you just pretty much tap it until you get the desired look. That looks pretty good to me. And then you're going to cure that for another 30 seconds. Ooh, that looks so fancy. I love the way my nails look with the nude polish and glitter. Then I'm going to do the Gelish top it off. This is the final coat on your nails. And I like this one. I think it does a good job. It keeps your nails pretty shiny. There is a gel nail polish that some people have that come like in a little container, I guess, that you use like a special brush with. I don't know the name, and I've been looking for it where I used to get my nails done. They have it, but they don't have it like labeled. It only says like gel nail polish or whatever, but it doesn't say the brand. And I think they do that on purpose because it's so good. That's what it looks like. And then I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds. There you go. It's all done. It's looking very pretty. I'm going to grab my lint free cloth. I actually got these cloths at the Morton's Steakhouse. This is nail surface cleanser, and you use this at the end of the gel nail polish just to clean off any excess gel and that didn't dry off. It leaves your nails super shiny. You can get these lint-free wipes on Amazon. I'll link some below. If you find any lint-free paper towels, just, you know, use those and just cut them up like I did. So I really like the way those my nails look right now in comparison to what they looked like before. I think they look still feminine and just very subtle and soft, yet a little bit of glam with the glitter. Once you do the same thing to your other hand, you're going to cleanse that off as well. We're almost done here. And that's what they look like. I'm going to use the Gelish Nourish Cuticle Oil. I love this stuff, especially when you do your gel manicures. Your nails do tend to get a little bit dry. So this really does help out with that. And you're going to apply it to your cuticles. And after you apply it to your cuticles, you're going to massage it into your nails and cuticles. Grab some more, why not? I mean, feels so good. I just love that feeling when your nails are clean. Then I'm going to grab my hand cream. You can use any hand cream you'd like. It doesn't have to be a specific one, just whatever your preference is. And I'm going to massage that into my hands. This is probably like my most favorite part about going to a salon, because it just feels so much nicer when somebody else massages your hands. But I mean, to save $60 a month, I can do that myself. And then you're going to clean off your nail just to make sure that your nails don't stay opaque from the oil and from the lotion or the cream. You want to make sure that they're nice and shiny. That is the luxury of doing your gel nails. But they're always shiny. And there you go. My nails. I love my nails. I hope you guys do too. I hope you guys learned a lot. If you have any questions, just email me or comment down below. Thanks for watching.